Hi there, and welcome back to Google Guru. I just want to take you through 3 ways that you can better secure your docs and also sites and calendars today. The first is done in the control panel, and that's turning on two-step verification. Now, first I'll explain what it is and then what you're doing when you turn it on. Two-step verification means that when your users log in, they have to get a second code sort of sent to another step of verification, and it could be an app on a smartphone or a text to any phone. It can even be a phone call if you want, but there has to be some other factor of verification. You can, if you're on the same laptop every day, you can say, remember this machine and don't ask me for the second step every time, but when you go onto a new machine, it'll ask you. So it's not annoying, it's just very helpful. Google doesn't give you the ability to enforce this as of right now. You can just turn it on and then tell your users that you want them to use it. The second way to better secure your doc sites and calendars is to keep your employees from sharing those things with groups. Sharing with groups is dangerous because you then have to make sure you know what the security of the group is. Is it a group where external members could be allowed? Because if so, then certain people could gain access to your document that you might not want to have see it. So, if I wanted to share this with my team in Chicago, I could share it to the Chicago group, but what if the team in Chicago has a contractor in the office for the next 2 months and I don't know about it, and they add this person to the Chicago group? All of a sudden, this contractor that I may not want to see this research paper will all of a sudden have access to it. So it's much better to add people individually when possible. And if that's absolutely not possible, you can always use groups, but just make sure you understand what the security implications are and who could potentially be in your group. And lastly, you can use third-party tools to better enforce security and sharing settings with your Google Docs. The one we like to use here at Google Guru is called DomainWatch. And what DomainWatch lets you do is set custom sharing policies at the org unit, user, or group level for how documents, sites, and calendars can be shared. And the 3 settings are internal, external, and public. So you can see we have a default policy that's applied to everyone across the domain. No one can share publicly. But there's certain people that I want to be able to share publicly. Like my marketing team, they need to be able to share sites to the public and calendars to the public, like our marketing calendar. And I, of course, want to be able to share everywhere because I trust myself. So you save these policies, and then DomainWatch runs on a set schedule. You can actually set the schedule right here. And it'll deliver a list of violations to you. And you can easily go in and correct all those violations inside of DomainWatch. So it's a pretty good tool, and we really like it. Those are 3 ways that you can better secure your Google Docs sites and calendars. Hope you enjoy those tips and find at least one of them useful. Hope you like the video, and thanks again.